Every morning, 34-year-old Armand noticed something strange in the mirror. His hairline had crept back just a little more. He brushed it off at first, thinking it was stress or a bad haircut. But weeks turned into months, and that tiny patch on his crown began to widen. A thinning circle of scalp like a spotlight he couldn't turn off. He started avoiding selfies, dodging harsh lighting, and even canceling social plans. All because of a patch of missing hair. Armand isn't alone. According to the American Hair Loss Association, by the age of 35, 2/3 of men experience some degree of hair loss. But it's not just men. 40% of women will also face noticeable hair thinning by the time they're 50. Shockingly, nearly 50 million men and 30 million women in the US alone are silently struggling with this invisible burden. Let's uncover 13 proven natural techniques that could restore not just your hair, but your confidence too. 1. Scalp massage with natural oils. What it is: gently massaging your scalp with natural oils like coconut, castor, or rosemary oil to stimulate hair growth. Why it works. Your scalp is like the soil for your hair. When it's nourished and stimulated, hair follicles get more oxygen and nutrients. A 2016 study published in ePlasty found that regular scalp massage can increase hair thickness by improving blood circulation and stretching the hair follicle cells, making them more active in producing hair. How to use it. Warm a small amount of oil, e.g. rosemary or castor oil. Gently massage your scalp in circular motions for 5 to 10 minutes. Do this 3 to 4 times a week, ideally before shampooing. Leave the oil on for at least 30 minutes or overnight for deeper absorption. 2. Aloe vera scalp treatment. What it is: applying fresh aloe vera gel directly to the scalp. Why it works. Aloe vera is known for its anti-inflammatory and soothing properties. It can unclog hair follicles blocked by excess oil and dandruff, which are common causes of hair thinning. It also helps restore the scalp's pH balance and encourages healthy hair growth. How to use it. Extract fresh gel from an aloe vera leaf. Apply directly to your scalp. Leave it on for 30 to 60 minutes before rinsing. Use 2 to 3 times a week. Scientific support. Research shows aloe contains enzymes like proteolytic enzymes, which repair dead skin cells on the scalp and may boost follicle health. 3. Onion juice for bald spots. What it is. Using the juice of raw onions as a topical treatment for bald spots. Why it works. This might sound odd, but onion juice is rich in sulfur, a mineral essential for hair structure. Sulfur improves blood circulation and collagen production. In a 2002 study published in Journal of Dermatology, 73% of participants experienced regrowth in patchy alopecia areas after applying onion juice twice daily for 6 weeks. How to use it. Blend 1 medium onion and strain the juice. Apply it directly to the bald or thinning areas. Leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes, then rinse thoroughly. Yes, the smell is strong. Use 2 to 3 times per week. Note: always patch test first to avoid irritation. 4th, saw palmetto supplements. What it is: a natural extract from the fruit of the Serenoa repens plant, available in capsule form. Why it works. Saw palmetto blocks DHT, dihydrotestosterone, a hormone linked to hair loss. Too much DHT shrinks hair follicles and shortens the hair growth cycle. By reducing DHT, saw palmetto helps preserve and revive hair growth. How to use it. Take 160 to 320 milligrams daily, ideally after consulting a healthcare provider. Consistency is key. Results often show after 2 to 3 months. 5. Biotin-rich foods or supplements. What it is. Biotin, vitamin B7, is a water-soluble vitamin involved in hair, skin, and nail health. Why it works. Biotin strengthens the keratin structure, the protein that makes up hair. Deficiencies in biotin are directly linked to hair thinning and breakage. How to use it. Eat biotin-rich foods like eggs, almonds, sweet potatoes, spinach, and bananas. Or take a supplement, usually 2,500 to 5,000 micrograms daily. Be patient. Visible changes may take 1 to 3 months. Scientific support. Multiple case studies show improved hair thickness and strength with biotin use, especially in those deficient in the vitamin. 6. Green tea rinse. What it is. Using brewed green tea as a hair rinse to nourish the scalp and support regrowth. Why it works. Green tea is rich in polyphenols and antioxidants, especially EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, which has been shown to stimulate hair follicles and block DHT, the hormone linked to hair loss. How to use it. Brew 1 to 2 green tea bags in hot water. Let it cool and pour over clean scalp after shampooing. Massage gently and leave it on for 10 minutes, then rinse. Use 2 to 3 times per week. 7th. Fenugreek Methi Seeds Paste. What it is, a thick paste made from soaked fenugreek seeds applied to the scalp. Why it works. Fenugreek is packed with protein and nicotinic acid, which strengthen hair shafts and promote growth. It also contains phytoestrogens that improve scalp health and hair density. How to use it? Soak 2 tablespoons of seeds overnight. Grind into a paste and apply to scalp. Leave for 30 to 45 minutes, then rinse. Repeat once or twice weekly. 8. Microneedling at home. What it is. A technique using a small roller with tiny needles, called a derma roller, to create micro-injuries on the scalp and stimulate hair growth. Why it works. Microneedling increases blood flow, triggers wound healing, and activates stem cells in hair follicles. It also helps other topical treatments, like oils or minoxidil, absorb better into the scalp. How to use it. Use a 0.5mm derma roller on clean, dry scalp. Gently roll over thinning areas horizontally and vertically. Do it once a week, not more, to allow healing. Clean the roller thoroughly before and after each use. 9. Avoiding heat and harsh chemicals. What it is, minimizing the use of flat irons, blow dryers, tight hairstyles, and chemical products like sulfates and parabens. Why it works. Constant heat styling and chemical exposure weaken hair shafts and damage follicles over time, especially in already thinning areas. How to use it. Let hair air dry when possible. Use sulfate-free mild shampoos. Avoid tight ponytails or braids. Limit dyeing or chemical straightening. 10. Balanced diet for hair regrowth. What it is. Eating a nutrient-rich diet filled with vitamins, minerals, and protein to feed your hair from within. Why it works. Hair is made of keratin, a protein, and needs building blocks like zinc, iron, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamins A, C, D, and E. Without these, hair grows weaker, thinner, or not at all. How to use it. Include foods like salmon, eggs, leafy greens, lentils, nuts, and berries. Stay hydrated. Avoid crash diets or extreme calorie restriction. 11th. Licorice root scalp treatment. What it is. Applying a paste or oil made from licorice root, herb used for centuries in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine. Why it works. Licorice root has soothing, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial properties. It helps open pores, reduce dandruff, and calm irritation that can block or damage hair follicles, especially in cases of scalp psoriasis or eczema. How to use it. Mix 1 tablespoon of licorice powder with milk or rose water to make a paste. Apply it to the scalp, especially bald spots, and leave overnight. Wash off the next morning. Use 1 to 2 times a week. 12th. Ginseng extract or supplements. What it is. A powerful herb used in traditional Chinese medicine, often taken as a supplement or applied topically. Why it works. Ginseng contains ginsenosides, which promote hair growth by stimulating dermal papilla cells in hair follicles and increasing circulation. It also helps fight oxidative stress, one of the silent triggers of hair loss. How to use it. Take ginseng capsules, 200 to 400 milligrams per day, after consulting your doctor. Or mix a few drops of ginseng extract with a carrier oil and massage into the scalp. 13. Stress reduction and better sleep. What it is. A lifestyle-based technique, managing chronic stress and improving sleep quality, which are often overlooked causes of hair thinning. Why it works. High stress triggers telogen effluvium, a condition where hair prematurely enters the shedding phase. Stress also increases cortisol, which can disrupt hormone levels and shrink follicles. Quality sleep allows your body to repair and regenerate, including your scalp and hair. How to use it. Practice deep breathing, yoga, or mindfulness meditation. Limit caffeine and screen time before bed. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night. Multiple studies, including one published in PLOS One, have linked stress-related hormones and poor sleep to increased hair loss and slower regrowth. And remember, consistency is key. No single method is an overnight miracle, but with patience, care, and a routine tailored to your needs, regrowth is possible not just of your hair, but of your confidence too. Your voice matters. Like this video, share your wellness journey in the comments, and subscribe to join our health community. level up your health, balance your body, calm your mind.